World War I began in 1914, a global conflict that emerged from intricate alliances and nationalistic fervor, drawing in major powers across Europe and beyond. As nations mobilized for war, propaganda flooded the streets, encouraging enlistment and galvanizing public support for the troops fighting in trenches filled with mud and despair. With the introduction of new warfare technologies, including chemical weapons, soldiers faced unprecedented horrors on the front lines, leading to staggering casualties and profound loss. The war officially ended in 1918 with the signing of the Treaty of Versailles, reshaping borders and sowing the seeds for future conflicts, while many soldiers returned home to a world forever changed. The aftermath of World War I left cities in ruins and nations grappling with the heavy toll of war, but it also ignited a sense of pride among returning veterans who were celebrated for their sacrifice. In the years following the war, society yearned for peace, leading to movements that sought to heal wounds and commemorate those who endured the harrowing realities of battle. To prevent future conflicts, the League of Nations was established, symbolizing a collective commitment to diplomacy and peace, while families continued to honor the memory of those lost in the Great War. The conclusion of World War I reshaped Europe, creating new nations and altering alliances, while communities sought to rebuild and foster hope for a brighter, conflict-free future. As communities gathered to mourn and honor their fallen heroes, life slowly resumed its rhythm, with moments of joy and connection emerging amid the scars of war. The 1920s ushered in an era of economic recovery and cultural flourishing as communities rebuilt and embraced new opportunities, particularly reflected in the lives of the younger generation. The Roaring Twenties brought vibrant culture and social change, with jazz music captivating audiences and women fighting for their right to vote, altering the landscape of society. The decade epitomized freedom and innovation, as flappers redefined femininity, while cities expanded rapidly, symbolizing prosperity and the promise of a new age. As the prosperity of the 1920s came to an abrupt end with the stock market crash, families faced uncertainty and struggle, marking the beginning of a significant economic downturn. The Great Depression brought devastating unemployment and hunger, leading many to rely on soup kitchens and advocating for their rights in a desperate search for work and security. While the economic crisis deepened, the Dust Bowl compounded the suffering as relentless dust storms ravaged the plains, devastating farms and forcing families into perilous conditions. Desperate for a better life, countless families embarked on migration journeys, seeking refuge and new beginnings despite the challenges of displacement and uncertainty. In the face of despair, communities found strength in togetherness, while leaders like Franklin D. Roosevelt inspired hope through bold initiatives aimed at recovery and reform. The New Deal transformed the landscape, creating jobs and revitalizing communities, while cultural expressions flourished as people sought solace and joy in shared experiences. As World War II loomed on the horizon, the nation mobilized for war, with industries converting to military production and citizens uniting in purpose to face the impending challenges. As men went off to war, women stepped into roles previously held by them, proving their strength and capability, while soldiers maintained their bonds with loved ones through heartfelt letters. Patriotic fervor spread across the country, urging every citizen to contribute to the war effort, while the military became a melting pot of cultures united in the fight for liberty.